After seeing Shericka Jackson running 5 races for the 2025 track and field season, I am convinced that something is either wrong where Shericka is concerned or something is off. But this is not the same Shericka that we saw in 2021, where she beat Elaine Thompson here at the national championships, and also where she got that bronze medal in the Tokyo Games. Also, this is not the same Shericka Jackson who we saw in 2022, who became the national champion in both the 100 and 200 meters and qualified for the Eugene, Oregon races, where we saw she got her silver medal behind Shelley and Fraser Price, and she destroyed the 200 meters. This is also not the 2023 Shericka Jackson who destroyed Budapest, running the fastest time we have ever seen in the 200 meters and was so close at taking the 100 meters. Now, some people will argue that it's only 5 races that have gone down so far for her, and that's not enough to take anything from. And I was one of those persons, of course, who was making that argument a little bit earlier in the season. But watching her over and over again for this season, I am retracting a little bit. I think that something is off with her. She's struggling, she's certainly struggling to find form, and that's not a good look for Shericka Jackson. Of course, the season is still early, so there's a ton of time for her to bounce back, to get things in order. But the truth is, what we're seeing so far is not looking good. In previous seasons, she would have been way sharper than what we're seeing now. Of course, she's coming back from injuries and may take a little time to regain her confidence. But she's struggling. She's obviously struggling. But usually, she would have been sharper than this. She would have had some issues in the earlier part of the season with her start, and we would see that being improved race by race, but certainly not this time. She's really struggling to find form right now. Of course, the World Relays the other day showed that something was off with her. She got the baton, somebody ran her down, ran past her, and beat her to the finishing line. Also, we saw where she got the baton right behind another sprinter, and she was not able to close the gap by any margin at all. So that was a little bit concerning for Shericka Jackson. And I'm saying right now, don't be surprised if the announcement comes that Shericka Jackson will not be participating in the 100 meters this year at the World Championships. Don't be shocked if that comes. If this trend continues, I believe that Stephen Francis might just ask her just to focus on the 200 meters until things get back to the way that they want it to. Of course, if Shericka is not in the right form, I don't want to see her go out there getting beaten by all these people. I don't want to see her going out there and be beaten by everybody else or by people who would never stand a chance against her. It just does not look good for me. So if that's the case, I would want to see her focus more on her stronger event, which is the 200 meters. But I'm saying, if the word comes that Shericka is only doing the 200 meters this year, it's going to be one of two reasons for that. The first reason is that it could be that Stephen Francis wants her to have a good shot at breaking the 200 meter world record. Or two, it's that Shericka Jackson is just in terrible shape. And I really would not want that to be the reason. Of course, I would want to see her breaking the world record for the 200 meters. But as for me, where I am concerned, I would rather see her participating in both the 100 and 200 meters and to have a shot at least winning 2 medals at the World Championships. Remember now, world record come and they go. They are nothing that you have any control over. You break the world record now, and some years later or maybe a couple seasons later, somebody else comes and those records are gone. But when you win your medals, those medals will be attached to your name. It's a part of your legacy. It's something that will be written down in history. And even when they have left the world stage, nothing will be able to change that. So personally, I would want Shericka to be in the best of form to take on both the 100 and 200 meters. But as things stands, she seemed to be having some difficulty. And as the season progresses some more, there should be a lot of improvement, because the more races she run, we're expecting to see the kinks being sorted out. We are expecting to see her having better shape. We were expecting to see her weight change a bit and all of that kind of stuff. So she should be hitting the mark as the season progresses. But what we don't want to see is this kind of sluggish movement going into the season as we are nearing the qualifiers, of course, because things are getting really interesting in Jamaica right now. Shelly and Fraser Price is coming back. Elaine Thompson Hero is coming back. The Clayton twins, they are in it. We are seeing Brianna Liston putting herself in the game. So don't believe that Jamaica qualifiers will be a walk in the park. It's going to be a dog-eat-dog world out there. It's going to take a lot of effort. It's going to take a lot of courage. And you'll have to be in the best shape of your life to survive in these championships that are coming up. So we're hoping that Shericka can get everything in the right order as soon as possible. Head into the comment section and tell me, what do you think? Do you think that she can bounce back? Does she look impressive to you so far? Or do you have concerns also? And just before you go, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not yet done so. Thanks again for tuning in.